Can't say morning. It is afternoon. So guys, how's it going? Let me turn some of this stuff down. And then I can go over pretty much the trades I took today. Second on that. All right, there we go. All right, so basically I traded more than I normally would today, to be honest with you. So basically I traded let's see here. Way more than I normally would. SYMC, MU, Square, PLAN, NUS, WDC. NUS I shorted and I also went long. WDS I went long. PLAN I went long. Square I played the long side. MU I played the long side, and like I said, MYMC was a long and short. With that being said, NU, did I say? Yes, I did. NUS, yep, NUS. Say that one. So those were my trades today. So I guess we can do a quick little recap on that one, on what I traded. WDS, WDS, MU, and Square was kind of like, those were towards the end of the day. NUS and SYMC were the ones that I traded in the morning action. So I guess we'll start with the morning action. SYMC. With this one here, and I can pretty much share this one here. Put it in here. This. That one. So let's talk about SYMC. So as you guys can see, it was up pre-market and all this other stuff. So I seen this pre-market. I figured out, I went and researched on why it was up. Basically, I want to say AVGO, they was in talks. As a matter of fact, let me see if I can actually find what I read on it. And when I spotted that, I was just like, wow, really? News. How do I do a search? I think that was SYC. It was this morning. There it goes. Nope, that's not. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to give you guys the reason why I wanted to take this down. I think it was under sector update. Yep. So what I read on it this morning was it pretty much said AV, let me read out, SYMC, which is advancing more than 16% after Bloomberg said Broadcom, AVGO, is in advanced talks to buy the company, and an agreement could be reached within weeks. So once I read that, it wasn't like they said that agreement was reached or anything was confirmed. This is just talks. They're thinking about doing it, I guess, and that's how I looked at it, viewed it. And I was like, well, if it's not set in stone and these agreements haven't came and it's not factual, then why is this up? So the word that really stood out to me was is in advanced talks. So if you guys look at pre-market, when I seen this and I was reading it, I actually went into AJ's room, and then I think I made a comment. I actually screenshot it, and it was my way of seeing if I am coming along to see what would happen. So basically I'm pulling up right now so I can share this with you guys, and I can show you guys like what time I was pretty much looking at it, or around what time I was looking at it, and why I felt as if that would probably come down. Here it is right here. Pulling it up now. Right. I don't know if you guys can see it. So if you guys, let me see how you guys are seeing it and tell me if you guys could see it. So with this one, nope, I gotta move it up. Well, there you go. Right here it says good morning. I pretty much said SYMC up on Aviator Joe in advance talks to buy company. That was pretty much at 8:40 a.m. is when I spotted it, and I just put laughing my ass off. So in my head, I was already like, all right, I'm planning on shorting this one on any pop if I get a pop. It's pretty much I started cleaning up the charts this morning. So what I was looking for was a trend break, and I pretty much did it off this. So once I noticed it couldn't pop, I had resistance. I got in short. It went against me a little bit, but I wasn't too worried. I felt as if, it wasn't much of a risk. So I just let it be. Walked away with it. And I think on SYMC, that was on 400 shares. And I pretty much let that pull. Told everybody when I covered on it. And then I also played the long side, which was on this bounce. The reason why I bounced this one was pretty much on the trend break. I just was telling everybody to scalp it. Another one that I called out live in the room when I wanted to take this one long. Come on, there it goes. So when I noticed it bounced right off the support. So I pretty much told, hey guys, I'm long SYMC, and I pretty much bounced that one as well. Took it right into the resistance, scaled out. Nice little scalp. Nothing big on the long side. And on the long side, I only took 200 shares. So it was nothing big on the long side. Right, so that was SYMC. What was the other one we traded? Well, I traded this morning, trade NUS. So with this one, right, played it on the long side. Gave me a little bit of trouble at the open. I'll show you why. So the first one I was looking at, zoom out, was here. So I took it here and they yanked and took out the lows. Got a little frustrated, took a small little hit because that was my exit. I respect my stops. So it frustrated me a little bit. And then I just started watching it. I just chilled out. I was like, all right, well, I'll get you once you really start showing yourself. So what I did was came back and I pretty much went off this entry. So once it came back, reclaimed that area, I still was convinced it popped. I allowed it to come back, and this was my entry on it. And I'll tell you why if you look at it. This was my entry on it because, listen, once I get burnt once on it, I typically would wait. So what happened was it came back, pulled, and then I took it off here. The trend was a little frustrated, but I was like, as long as it doesn't break this uptrend, I'm fine. So I pretty much rolled it all the way up. I told everybody to start scaling out. I think I took profits at 13. I can tell you right now. Oh, it can't be right. Going through my trade logs here. 46.60. I took some off, and then I took some more off at 46.90, 46.95, and then I pretty much closed out the position right at close because I didn't want to hold this overnight. And didn't feel comfortable. So that was that one. So basically, NUS was up. Was down off of AJ notes. He was pretty much saying they were down because. Why is this doing? Pretty much took. I think it's come off. Matter of fact, let me go see if AJ's. Yep, I'm still up on his one. To here, is it gonna let me? Because that NUS was down because of someone else's earnings. I'm trying to pull it. I think I couldn't even trade. So the stock that was down, my broker wouldn't let me short it or play along. I don't know. They wouldn't let me. I guess it was down too much, so I couldn't do it. But they were down because of USNA. I'll call you back. So they was down because of USNA, right? And that was their earnings report. So AJ felt as if they was down on someone else's dues. Typically when that happens, you want to play the long side. And I kind of got in it a little early this morning, and that's probably why I got burned a little bit. I wasn't expecting that pull like that. And then once it actually started showing itself, I went in with size again and made my money back. So I was fine with it. But that just shows you sometimes the trend break doesn't always work the way I trade in my entries, but I always respect my stops, which is the plus side to it. And this was pretty much an all-day move to the upside. So again, one of his was, and he actually said in US, getting hit on USNA numbers, stop gapping down $1.50. Remember, NUS didn't do anything wrong, didn't do anything. I'd like to see this actually sell off at open towards the 45.46. Did he? I'm pretty sure he nailed that. All right, let's do this. Frustrate, but I don't know why my screen is showing the way it's showing, and it's a little frustrating. All right, yeah, that's fine. So he pretty much wanted to see NUS pull towards that 45.46. It pretty much pulled at 44, 45.46. It went to, well, it pulled a little bit more than he expected as well. So pretty much got us both on that one. 44.53 is where it went, and then it pretty much went back to the upside. I think upside he was calling 47.80 plus. Well, we almost got it. I'm pretty sure if this was a full day, we probably would have got the 47.80 on this one. So again, this one actually worked out. I did take the first trade I took on it. Like I said, it did take a hit, came back in, reassessed it, got back in, and made my money back. So on that one was my those were the two morning trades. Let me adjust this back so I don't screw up anything. Frustrate the heck out of me. So that was NUS, and then towards the end, the ones I traded was Square. I'm pretty much doing it right in the order I took these trades. This is crazy. Square, right? And as you guys can see, Square this morning took it off that trend break, popped. Show you the trend break I took it off of. You can see it, and you guys can see the second time where I was looking at take profit. So on the pop, pretty much ripped, took it, and then I took it again off this flag break, right into this spot right here, 47, 74.22. Exited my position, gave a little bit more, and then pulled. So that was Square. Nothing big on it, but that was Square. And then I also did MU. Pretty much told everybody when I was going long on MU as well. So why did I take MU long? I was looking at all the other chip stocks. Some of them pretty much was coming off their bottoms already. MU was a little delayed. I finally was getting a trend break. I think that one was a, what was that? MU. Where are you, MU? Yep, 39.29. So 39.29 fill was on that one. I can show you why I took it around that range. I was playing this trend on. So that was the trend I was playing. Once it broke it, pretty much took it. I was looking for this trend break. Once I felt as if we got that trend break, I knew I'd get more upside. I pretty much told everybody I was looking for that. I think during market hours, I was saying 39.52 spot, which would be right around here, guys, is what I was looking for. So you guys can see what I'm looking for, why I take the trades, why I'm looking at for certain spots. So about a 39.50, 39.52 is pretty much what I think I said in the chat room. And that's where I got out. Actually, I didn't get out. I took profits, left the trailing stop. So I even asked Firefighter that, does he use trailing stops? I'm trying to figure out the best way to use trailing stops because I like to go trade other tickers. And what's happening is if I'm in a trade, it's stopping me from being able to flip around. I want to be able to move on, leave the remainder of my position on the table, and then go trade something else. Wow, that trade is still working on the remainder of my position. Go over there. Here. So on the remainder of my position, that's what I was trying to get done on that one. But I think this yank right here pulled and stopped me out. on that one. So we did MU, we did Square. On Plan, we didn't do Plan, PLAN. Plan was a small scalp, nothing big out of it. As you guys know, I am swinging this on the option side. So with this one, I was just looking for a quick scalp. Nothing big on it. I noticed it went to pulling. I still like the news behind it. So once I seen it coming into it and it had some basing going on, I took this one long. I'm trying to show you where I went long at. Basing. And then I was just like, hey, what the heck? Took a small position, got the pop. It was nothing big. Another one, just took profits right into. So it was nothing big on this one either. I think I made like 60 bucks on that one. Nothing big. So wasn't too excited about that one. That was Plan. What was the other one we did? I did in US. I talked about Plan. I talked about Square. WDC. That was the other one I didn't talk about. And WDC was another one I pretty much was given towards the end of the day. So on WDC, I noticed that it was just pretty much sold off all day. I was just looking for a quick bounce on it. So on that one, once I noticed this trend here being broke, I pretty much took that one, told everybody I was going long on it. WDC. So with that one, I got a 47.80 fill on it, which I missed it because it was actually popping while I was putting in trigger. So I probably got filled right in this candle right here, 47.80. And I told everybody what I was looking for. Pretty much popped. I told them to take profits right onto this candle, actually at the top of this candle. I thought VWAP was getting too close to it, so I was like, hey guys, just take profits, take some off. And then we took off, and then I got a nasty pull on it, which again triggered my trailing stop. And right after I get triggered on my trailing stop, it rips right into VWAP, is what I was looking for on this one on the scalp to the upside. So those were basically the trades I took. So 2 of the trades I took had reasons behind it. Other ones were just basically just pure off technical analysis, what I was looking for, trend break, support, trying to take into resistance and stuff like that. And then, like I said, the Square, if you look at the overall market, you can kind of gauge how Square is going to move. The chip sector, if you're looking at the chip sector, you can tell how those stocks are moved as well. So that's the reason why I took those trades on scalps to the long side, especially with those beating up. And they were the only ones pretty much not making significant move. Square, which I held majority of my position on that move, but I didn't. So it is what it is. Part of trading, you won't have full size all the time. So all I'm pretty much going to do now is start cleaning up all my charts, and then I'll probably wait. I think we're back at it on Friday, if I'm not mistaken. I pretty much just start cleaning up all my charts. I go from there. So again, guys, if you guys have any questions, guys, feel free to reach out. Those were the trades I pretty much took today. MU, a little upset that I got stopped out on MU. I thought I had a pretty much good position on that one. M2, Daddy's doing something right now, M2. M2, Daddy's doing something right now. So MU, well, you guys have twins that are fighting each other, as you guys can see. So MU, one, I wish I didn't put a trailing stop on it. I think this one can probably get a little bit more upside. Should have took some options on this one as well, but I didn't. So I just cleaned that one up as well, and revisit that one. AVGO. I was looking at contracts on this one, got sidetracked. AJ even called this one out. Again, guys, this is being beaten down because they are thinking about they're in advanced talks with SYMC. So with that being said, there's nothing finalized just yet. So until it's finalized, this has an opportunity to rebound. So I should have took some calls towards the end of the day. I didn't want to hold anything over the weekend other than what I'm already in. And the only reason why I'm doing that is because they're up. So if I do take a hit, it won't be like a blow. It'll probably be towards the profits that I have on the table. So on AVGO, again, I think this one like AJ's calling. He thinks he can recover back to 290, which is highly possible. You can pretty much see where it spiked at the open. So on a swing, I wouldn't see why you couldn't. Probably, yeah, you should be able to get at least 290. I see some resistance towards that 289.24. So I wouldn't see why. Pretty much held the uptrend all day today. Your entry was probably on this break right here. And I think Firefighter actually saved a couple people who were shorting this on this trend break. Pretty much got them a nice little scalp towards the close to the downside. Did I say Fire Trader? Yeah, I didn't, right? Fire Trader got people in on this to scalp it into the close. A couple traders were just looking for a nice little scalp. He spotted this one, scalped it, got him out just before the rip as well, which was pretty cool. And then it ripped. We both was pretty much thinking the same thing. Damn, this was the time to take those 290 calls going into a week or 2 weeks out on this one. But hey, we didn't. So that'll be one I'll watch Friday. See how this trades out. Might even think about some lottos. Not sure yet. But this will be one on my watch list for Friday as well. And WDC, as you guys know, the reason why I didn't want to hold anything with WDC, the overall call on that one, and the reason why I was looking at that today is they do have a short on that one. Well, a sell, I think it is. I forgot from who. That's the reason why WDC is coming down. So to me, that is a short overall as of right now until the trend breaks. Yep. And plan on, if you guys follow me on Twitter, I should have even played this one today, but I didn't. I pretty much telling you guys if on Twitter I said if that 52.35 holds, and you guys can look for that 53 spot. Pretty much nailed it this morning. Pulled on us, came back, reclaimed it, and you got to push towards that 53. So that's that one. But this is a swing for me. So what I'm looking for is probably for this to take out this 53 and push higher. Reason why I want that, I think that's when we have room to run all the way back up to 54.97. So that's what I'm looking for. I would love for it to have held this level today, but it didn't. As you can see, it's trading within the little tight little range here, is why I'm not too worried about it. If it does take the bottom range and I'm start seeing a trend reverse on it, I'll kill my swing and just take the profits that I have on it on that one. So that's what I'm looking on that one plan. Other than that, that's basically it. I don't have anything else on. If you guys look at this plan, I think I even showed this. I even put a chart out on this one. I think it was this chart right here. And I wanted you guys to see it's pretty much has been trading within the channel. You guys know we took it off this bottom channel here. So far we're doing good on it. So what I'm looking is for that 43 break. If we can break it, see if we can start getting a nice curl towards that on that plan. Again, guys, it's basically all I've been trading. Nothing now. I don't have anything on the table but this on a swing wide. QCOM, sold that one. AJ, I forgot what it was a while back. We had this one. QCOM, I sold this one this week out of it on that day when we got up huge off of that market. AJ and I were trading this one. I think they had that when whatever the issue was that caused QCOM to take the big hit, and then we read the report and pretty much said take a call. I had the 77 calls, gapped up pretty nice recently, which was 80, so I sold it. Thought it was fair, and then we broke out of that channel. So normally when we break out a channel, typically would like to come back, retest the channel. If it holds the support, as you can see, is what it did today. Held that support. What you wanted to do, if you're trying to take it off support, you want to see a curl. If it does not, it'll come back, retest the breakout area, which would be about 73.93. That's the level you wanted to hold. If it can't hold that level, then you come back and test the channel. That one. But I don't think you'll get too much out of that. It trades pretty slow too, but when you get the moves that you're looking for, they're explosive move. As you can see, typically makes his first explosive move, at the opening, and then it trades sideways. Explosive move at the opening, trade sideways. Explosive, kind of pull back on this day. Explosive, trade sideways. Next day gaps up. Explosive. It always fills this gap for the most part. As you can see, gap is filled, so risk reward is kind of there now to try to bounce it. But again, the reason why I wouldn't is because of this channel. The other thing that you can look at is, well, I haven't adjusted that one yet, so I need to. Let's just see what this would look like. So this is pretty much a downtrend, what you would want to watch. You get above this and you can start curling. Oh, okay, that was the mate. Okay, I was trying to figure out where was this channel, so I was looking at my other charts. So that's what that is. So yeah, basically that is it, guys. Guess we'll be back at it again. What is today? Friday, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Friday. Holiday tomorrow. I think we're back open Friday, so I'll be back at it again Friday. Just wanted to do a recap of all my trades today. I typically take 1 or 2 trades. Today I took 1, 2, 3, 6, 7 tickers, 7 tickers in total, but some of them I went long and short. So again, guys, that's it for me. Great day to trade, great week so far. If you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out on social media. Other than that, guys, that's it for me. Time for me to enjoy the holidays and my kids and family. Take care, guys.